Hogwarts Legacy'de önceki bölümde.
Hogwarts Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
Do come in. We have the power to take away pain.
Isadora, what have you done?
Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic.
Herkese merhaba. Hogwarts Legacy'de 13. bölümdeyiz. Hikayeye kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Evet, en son burada kalmıştık. Kış gelmişti. Sesten de anlayacağınız üzere. Güzel.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda.
Bombarda.
Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Evet, en merak ettiğimiz skill'lerden bir tanesi. Bombarda. İkisinin de sağa bakıyor olması peki. Ne çıktı? Aa, şapka. Ve level olarak şu an benden daha iyi. Peki. Evet, ilk görevimize bir bakalım. Evet, Poppy ile buluşma görevimiz var. Gidelim yanına.
Let's go. Come on, Highwing.
Evet, yasak orman burası. Yasak orman sınırlarında. Hadi biz yasak masak dinlemiyoruz da Poppy de en azından. Gerçi o da Highwing ile tanıştığı için, Highwing'i sakladığı için o da muhtemelen yasakları şey yapmaya, delmeye alışıktır diye tahmin ediyorum. Buradan yukarı çıkamıyor muyuz?
Faster, Highwing.
Kız nerede o kız? Evet.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing tabii ki de iyi. Poppy?
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does,
Herkes
somewhat,
biliyor arkadaş.
but at the moment I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Yani. Ah, Poppy'yi takip edeceğiz. Sen kız başına burada ne işin var? Yasak ormanda.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
Mantıklı söylüyor kız. Tabii ki de. Wow. Hocam, bir dur bakalım.
That's the first time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
Allah Allah. Suda bir şey var dedi. Yine yavaşladık. Eyvah, bir şeyler olacak. Hızlandık tekrar.
This is odd.
What is it?
Bu nedir?
Not
Burada.
entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelt. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Evet, goblin metali varmış. Bu büyücülerin
Anything
olduğu yerde.
interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Hadi bakalım Poppy. Koş.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely
Oradalar.
poachers. No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
So we're on, me lads.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Kız, bizim Poppy'yi görmemeleri ilginç yani.
Levioso.
Accio. Levioso.
Potato.
Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Incendio.
Nice try.
Wow. Expelliarmus ha?
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Peki.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Burayı tamir edeceğiz. Burayı yıktılar bu arada. Hoppo.
Revelio.
Tamir büyüsünü şöyle koyalım.
Reparo.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Bakalım ne var içeride?
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
Oo. Nefes dövüşü var. Merlin
It's a
aşkına.
dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be. Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Serbest bırakacağız sanırım. Hadi bakalım.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Evet, ejderha yumurtasını
Aloha Mora.
burada bırakmışlar. Yakalanacağız mı? Hocam biri baksaydı gözleseydi yani.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact.
Petrificus totalis.
Someone messing around.
Hocam dibinde öldü, dibinde. Bak bak. Evet.
Let me have some.
Oh, oh, oh.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
Peki. Oh, oh, oh.
Smells to be told. If I have so much of a scratch on me, you'll be sorry! Little pruning. Back to the dirt with you.
No one takes one.
Number of wine coming up.
Put me down.
Fighting with brains, are we?
Ne yapıyor öyle bana?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio, Wingardium Leviosa.
Aha. Ejderha yalnız gözleri de görmüyor ki.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Ne oluyor hocam? Poppy hayranlıkla izliyor hala bak.
This way.
Güzel.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Yumurtayla ne yapmalıyız?
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Tamam hadi gidelim.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Evet, Poppy bize 3 süpürgeye çağırmıştı bu ejderha yumurtası ile ilgili konuşmak için. Bakalım ne diyecek?
Glad you came.
I wonder where they go.
Selam
Over
Poppy.
here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Peki.
That's a good idea.
O ejderhayı
We need to see
bulmayı
this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Herkes biliyor artık hocam.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Herkese
Goodness.
söyledik.
Well,
Ha,
that
Poppy'ye
certainly
güveniyorum
helps
ama.
to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Peki.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He...
Ne oluyor hocam? nasıl bir yermiş ya?
Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Evet, Deke'in arkadaşını kurtarmaya gidiyoruz. Bakalım kimmiş? Bu da bir elfmiş. Evet, geldik. Neredeyse.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Oh.
Incendio.
Evet, bakalım. Belki mahsur falan kalmıştır şeylere. Extreme danger falan yazıyor. Tehlikeli bir yer diyor falan. Bakalım ne kadar.
Incendio. Tobbs's master is awful.
Evet, Tobbs'un...
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Incendio. Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Leviosa. Bombarda. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Evet, örümceklerden pek haz etmiyoruz ama.
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Accio, incendio. Incendio.
Evet, 20 level gerektiren bölümü.
Accio. Depulso. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
İnsan diyor, yalnız bayağı iyi vuruyor, farkında mısınız?
Bombarda. Not my fault you're a deadly great spy. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Eyvah. Gerildim. Uh-oh.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Oh.
Glacius. Repulsor. Incendio. Accio. Repulsor. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Oh no, oh no.
Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
Örümcek korkusu olan bu oyunu oynayamaz. Şu kısmını oynayamaz yani. Aha. Boss. Surata bak.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Glacius. Repulsor. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Repulsor. Incendio. Accio. Repulsor. Levioso. Repulsor. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Protego.
Akromantula.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Repulsor.
Bitmedi mi? Hala bir gerici müzik var. Evet, nereye gideceğiz buradan? Şöyle gidelim bakalım. Tops'u arayacağız. Devam ediyoruz.
Incendio. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Ah, ölü görünüyor. Ya.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Lumos.
Oh.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her fox answers.
Evet, değiştirme büyüsünü
To stop students
öğreneceğiz.
from cheating. Taking owls a bit too literally if you ask.
Sanırım bizde olacak bence o. Yo.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Hadi bakalım, öğreneceğiz. Transfiguration. Peki. Dönüştürme büyüsü. Bakalım. Neye dönüştürdük? Kelebeğe mi? Gerçekten dönüştürdük.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying.
Revelio.
OWLs will be here before you know it.
Peki.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information
Her şeyin farkında yani.
connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and food.
Yalan
And I
söylemeye
was
devam
interested in
arkadaşlar.
learning more about the castle and the
Yalan
surrounding
söylemeye
area.
devam.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly.
Bizi
It'll
takip
be
ediyor
the
bu
end
kadın.
of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Teşekkür ederim.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Tabi. Biraz yetenekliyiz hocam. Ama çok zor da
Since our
oluyormuş.
visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Ha, Sebastian'la bir görevimiz olacak.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I'd better keep an eye on high. I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Şeyde Tarık mıydı? Çocuğun adı.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Evet, Poppy ile buluşacağız.
It's not like her to forget.
Selam Poppy.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Peki.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Güzel. Yakalanmamış yani.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do. I wonder how many they brought to capture her.
Incendio! Accio! Repulso! Levioso! Incendio! How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Reparo!
Fantastic.
Kız nereye gitti ya? Tamam.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grapehorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Oh no. Büyük bir alan var. Sanki alt etmemiz gerekiyor gibi duruyor ama İnşallah öyle değildir.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she's making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. Look, underneath them. I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repairer.
Bayağı bir onarım yaptık buraya.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Yalnız bayağı. Az önce ne yaşadık?
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
Bu bölümde bu kadar arkadaşlar. Sonraki bölümlerde görüşmek üzere. Umarım önümüzdeki bölümde bu kısımları tamamlayıp sonraki sınava geçeceğiz. Sonraki bölümlerde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.